Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, and a shocking scene to begin the show, as before the show opening you saw Finn Balor lay down in the parking lot, and it is unclear at this time who committed that attack. But here comes our general manager, and he is not going to be pleased with the attack on Finn Balor. That is for damn certain. Steve Austin has to address the situation, and I have no doubt in my mind that he is about to do that. Steve Austin kicking off the show here this evening. That is a damn shame. Well, Steve Austin stating that he will get to the bottom of this. He will find the attacker. He will find the man that laid out Finn Balor in the parking lot. Let's hope Stone Cold finds who did this. Well, that was quite the start to the show, but ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for some in-ring action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode.
Well, there is the glorious one, Robert Roode, set for action here on the red brand. And Roode looking for a glorious victory here tonight. This is a #1 contenders match to determine Aleister Black's next opponent for the Intercontinental Championship. Who will take on the Dutch Destroyer at Super Showdown? That is what this match will determine. And as always, the chorus of WWE fans singing along the theme song of Robert Roode. Roode now awaits his opponent. And here comes the Archer of Asgard. Here comes Tommy Azrael.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 225 pounds, Tommy Azrael.
Well, I'm going to take you back now to what transpired last week here on the red brand between Aleister Black, Tommy Azrael, and Robert Roode. Oh, and Azrael with a knee! A knee to the champion! And now Azrael going off to Robert Roode! Tommy Azrael has lost it here. As now Azrael with a shotgun knee to Robert Roode, sending him into the turnbuckle. And now Tommy Azrael went for the kick. Robert Roode with the counter. Roode battling back. Glorious DDT. And now Black's back in the ring. Oh, he calls it mass destruction. The roundhouse kick, Black mass combination. He calls it mass destruction. And it is the champion, Aleister Black, that stands tall. And that scene last week on the Red Brand brings us to tonight, this #1 contenders match between Tommy Azrael and Robert Roode. The winner will go to Super Showdown in 5 weeks' time to take on Black for the Intercontinental Championship. And we are underway. And Robert Roode has the hammerlock applied right now. Azrael able to escape, takes the arm behind the back. Azrael wrenching on the arm of Robert Roode to begin. Went for the right hand. Roode with a forearm smash and a spear. What a spear there by the Glorious One, as he gains control in this matchup. And now Robert Roode, stalling suplex. Robert Roode is currently 1-1 in his win-loss record since the reset began. As Azrael went for the double leg takedown, Robert Roode able to counter. Now has the arm of Azrael, and there's an elbow. And a bulldog. Roode following up with that running bulldog. Azrael in some trouble. Big slam. And there's an elbow right to the chest. Roode continuing the offense. Big punch right to the face. Azrael retorts with a forearm smash. Now into the collar and elbow tie-up. Roode shoving back the Archer of Asgard. And there's a measured punch right to the face. And now Roode has Azrael up. Oh, what a cutter! And you could say that that was glorious. A great cutter there by Robert Roode, but there's a back elbow from Tommy Azrael. And now Azrael targeting Roode's arm. Grounded, Kimura locked in. Submission locked in here on the Glorious One. And what is Roode going to do? Is he going to tap out? Is Azrael going to become #1 contender right here? No. Azrael releasing the hold. Thinks he's done enough damage. Only for a 1 count though. Azrael may be underestimating Roode there. Underestimating the resilience of the Glorious One. As now Roode is picked back up to a vertical base. Big super kick. And now Tommy Azrael following up. Straight jacket German suplex. And now the kick to the back as well. Azrael has turned the tide in this matchup. Big knee. Azrael fired up now. Roode up against the ropes. And Tommy Azrael gets caught with the clothesline. Momentum shift. As now Robert Roode sets up Tommy Azrael for the fisherman suplex. Didn't bridge it. Instead, he's going to hook the outside leg to become #1 contender. No, only a 2 count. I mentioned Roode's win-loss record earlier on in this matchup, but Tommy Azrael needs this victory more as, wait a second, glorious DDT. Never mind, it could all be over. Cover by Roode. And Azrael stays in it somehow. And Roode is in disbelief. Azrael able to stay alive after the glorious DDT was hit. Now the Fireman's Carry takeover by the Archer of Asgard. And Tommy Azrael with the fall from grace. And now into the head scissor. And Azrael driving his elbow right into the skull of Roode. And now Azrael hooking the leg to become #1 contender. No, Roode stays in it. As I was saying though, Tommy Azrael, you could argue, needs this victory more. Wait a second again, hold my thought. Small package by Roode. And Azrael kicks out. Roode almost stole one. I'd like to finish my point though. You could argue that Tommy Azrael needs this victory more because he is currently 1-2. So Azrael definitely could use this victory more, but does he have what it takes here tonight to get another opportunity at the Intercontinental title, as there's a neckbreaker by the glorious Robert Roode. And Roode looking to follow up. Azrael though with the knee to the midsection, and hold on a second, there's the final judgment, and this could be it. Cover. Azrael has done it. Azrael gets another shot at Aleister Black's Intercontinental Championship. Congratulations to the Archer of Asgard. And oh, speaking of the Intercontinental Champion Aleister Black, there he is on the top of the stage, watching on as Tommy Azrael celebrates his victory. Azrael couldn't defeat Aleister Black at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. Will he be able to defeat him at Super Showdown? We will find out in just 5 weeks. Still to come your way tonight though, guys, the Universal Championship #1 Contender Tournament will continue, as Andrade will go one-on-one with currently an unknown opponent. And that unknown opponent will replace Finn Balor, who was attacked earlier tonight. Coming up next though, it is Keith Lee taking on Drew McIntyre. What a matchup this is going to be. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and it has been made official by General Manager Steve Austin. In 5 weeks' time, Aleister Black will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Tommy Azrael one more time at Super Showdown. Well, Kevin Owens seems pretty adamant that he did not do it. We will see if he's telling the truth. Right now, though, it's time for some more in-ring action, as there is the Limitless One, Keith Lee.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Limitless Keith Lee.
Well, let's take a look now at the updated tournament bracket. Last week here on Monday Night Raw, both Ricochet and Dolph Ziggler were able to advance to the next round of this tournament. And again, the winner of this tournament will become #1 contender to the Universal Championship and will battle with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, at Super Showdown. Keith Lee set to go one-on-one with this man, Drew McIntyre. Keith Lee is currently 1-2 in his win-loss record since the new year began, so he could use a victory tonight.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
And there is the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre, making his way down to the ring with purpose. He realizes what this is for. He realizes what's at stake in this tournament. A shot at the Universal Championship. Drew McIntyre is currently 2-2 in his win-loss record. As this matchup between Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre is about to be underway, there's the bell and here we go. Oh, and Keith Lee starting things off with a downward spiral, following up with a kick right to the face of McIntyre. And Keith Lee wasting little time to go on the offensive, as now McIntyre fires back with that release suplex into the first cover, and Keith Lee powers out. Not even a 1 count there. And now McIntyre with the go behind. Oh, into the hammerlock back suplex. Keith Lee landing hard on his own arm. And now look at the strength. Gutbuster by Drew McIntyre. Went for the big boot. Keith Lee out of the way. And now Keith Lee with a backdrop driver. Neck first into the canvas goes Drew McIntyre. And look at Keith Lee following right up, continuing to go to work on that neck. Smart move there by the Limitless One. As now Keith Lee with an elbow to the shoulder blade. Looking for the follow-up, but McIntyre answers with a big shot. And now a hammerlock has been locked in. Drew McIntyre looking to make Keith Lee submit, but he won't be able to do so. Not at this stage of the matchup, at least. Hammerlock locked in now by Keith Lee, and McIntyre with the gut shots, creating separation. But Keith Lee again with the downward spiral. Keith Lee shutting down the momentum of McIntyre right there. As now McIntyre is sent off the ropes. Flapjack. And a crossbody to the spine. What a move there by Keith Lee. And there's an elbow to the back of the head. And oh no, McIntyre kips up as Keith Lee ascends the turnbuckle. And he just caught Keith Lee. Oh, where he stood. But Keith Lee firing back with a massive shoulder tackle. And now Keith Lee with a standing moonsault. My goodness. What agility from Keith Lee. And how about the power as well of Keith Lee? One-arm spine buster there for the victory. To advance in the tournament? No, just a 2 count. Not enough to put down the Scottish Terminator, but this might. Keith Lee may be looking for the Spirit Bomb. And McIntyre trying to block it, and he manages to do so, and McIntyre launching Keith Lee across the ring. Snap there, takedown, follows up with the kick. And now McIntyre hooking the leg of Keith Lee to advance in this tournament. No, only a 1 count. And this matchup will continue as all. Keith Lee looking for a massive punch right there. And Keith Lee instead with a clothesline. McIntyre able to reverse that big punch. Unable to reverse the clothesline. And there's the Grizzly Magnum. Oh, looking for a headbutt. McIntyre with an elbow. Claymore kick. Where did that come from? McIntyre the cover. McIntyre advances. Wow, that came out of nowhere. The Scottish Terminator is able to advance in this tournament. Oh, but wait a minute. McIntyre offers the hand and Keith Lee obliging. Respect between these two men. That is what you want to see. We are back here on Monday Night Raw. And it is now time for some tag team action. As here come the Viking Raiders, the former Raw Tag Team Champions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
Well, the Viking Raiders cannot be in a good mood here tonight after losing their rematch for the Raw Tag Team Championships last week. The Viking Raiders took on Sanity. Sanity, of course, were able to dethrone the Viking Raiders at the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. The Raiders looking to make up for that loss here tonight, but wait just a second. That is the music of Walter. We have seen Walter compete on Monday Night Raw this past year only once, but there he is again. Walter is back. And oh my goodness, he has brought back up. Imperium have arrived to Monday Night Raw.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the Insiders.
Imperium are here. They are live here tonight on the red brand. Fabian Eichner on the left, Marcel Bartel on the right, and Walter in the middle. One of the most dominant tag teams in NXT UK, and Walter sending them to battle. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Both teams could use the victory here tonight. The Viking Raiders need to rebound from their loss last week to Sanity, and Imperium needs a successful debut. Oh, and Ivar starting things off with a sidewalk slam to Fabian Eichner. And now Ivar looking to unleash on Fabian Eichner, unleashing that pent-up frustration from losing their Raw Tag Team title rematch last week. Oh, went for the big clothesline, Eichner out of the way. And Fabian Eichner with a spinning heel kick didn't really phase Ivar all that much. And both men looking for super kicks. Nobody connects. And now look at the strength here of Fabian Eichner. Backpack facebuster. And Imperium gaining control. Only momentarily, however. Oh, but Eichner caught the leg. And there's a belly-to-belly suplex to Ivar. And now Ivar head first off the turnbuckle, tag to Marcel Bartel. And there's a European uppercut to the back. Swinging neck breaker by Bartel. Great teamwork there from Imperium. Into the cover. First one of this match. And a 2 count. Wow. Imperium almost walking away with a massive victory over the former Raw Tag Team Champions. Snap suplex now by Bartel. And Ivar trying to make it to his partner. Bartel putting a stop to it. Ivar though shoving Bartel back. Ivar getting caught though. And now Ivar set up against the ropes. Marcel Bartel sent over the top. And now Ivar gonna bring in Marcel Bartel for a clubbing blow to the back. And think for a second what a victory for Imperium would do for their careers. Picking up a monumental victory over the former Raw Tag Team Champions would do marvels for the careers of Imperium. As now Ivar taken down to the mat. And look at Marcel Bartel adding salt to the wound. Doing push-ups on the back of Ivar. And delivering a knee as well. And now the kick to the back. And Imperium are firmly in control of this tag team matchup. Here's another cover. And another 2 count. Wow. Imperium could be onto something right here. They may have the Viking Raiders reeling. I did mention that Imperium was one of the most dominant tag teams on NXT UK. You're seeing it right now as Ivar looks for the super kick. Nobody home. And now Marcel Bartel with the DDT. Spiking Ivar. And Ivar could really use a tag right now. He needs to get Eric in for the first time in this match. As now Ivar showing off his power. What a spine buster and a cartwheel from the big man. Ivar can move pretty damn quick for his size. As now the face washes in the corner. Here comes Ivar again, showing off that speed. Running face wash. And Marcel Bartel in some trouble right now. But as I say that, there's a kick to the midsection. Bartel gets sent flying. And now Ivar in hot pursuit. Marcel Bartel does not want to be out there when Ivar is in this mood. Dropkick misses. And oh! Bartel sent into the steps. And now Ivar may take the time to tag in Eric. This is a good strategy. This is good. Ivar needs this tag. And there it is. Ivar tagging in the fresh man, Eric. And in comes Marcel Bartel. Ivar talking to Eric. And Eric needs to pay more attention. There's a back elbow. And a second one. A trifecta of elbows by Marcel Bartel. And now in comes Fabian Eichner again. Oh, what a drop kick. Standing drop kick there by Eichner. Went for the chop instead. Catches a bomb there from Eric. Oh, and there's another one. And a clothesline sending Eichner out of the ring. And that may not be a smart decision by Eric. He just tagged Ivar back into the match. Not too sure that was the smartest decision, but nevertheless, Ivar is back in this tag team match. Fabian Eichner with the reversal on the outside. Big chop across the chest. But now Ivar responds with another spine buster. This time on the outside of the ring. And now Fabian Eichner sent back in. Ivar in pursuit once more. And wait a minute, Ivar doing the smart thing, tagging Eric back into this match. And oh, what a forearm there to the back of the head. And now Eric catches the clothesline from Fabian Eichner. Eichner was thinking about a tag instead. Opts to continue the assault. And here's Fabian Eichner now. Stalling suplex, center of the ring. And Walter is extremely pleased with what Imperium have accomplished thus far. But there's a Superman punch by Eric. And Eric went for the clothesline, spinning back kick by Eichner. Follows up with a spinning heel kick. And now Eichner the cover. Kick out at 1. Eric still fresh in this matchup, especially compared to Ivar. But that may soon change. Suplex into the sit-out powerbomb. What a move by Fabian Eichner. And will that be enough to score a monumental victory for Imperium? Cover, kick out. And oh, Bartel takes out Ivar with the head scissor takedown. Eric missed out on that punch. And now Fabian Eichner with another sit-out powerbomb. Cover again by Eichner. And oh my God, Imperium just knocked off the Viking Raiders. What a win.
Here are your winners, the Insiders.
That may be the biggest victory of their careers. Imperium just put down the Viking Raiders. And Walter is impressed with his boys. We are back here on Monday Night Raw. It is now time for some women's division action. And here comes a woman that is making their first appearance to Monday Night Raw since the new year began. That is Sonya Deville.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Former MMA fighter turned WWE superstar, Sonya Deville, I believe has a ton of promise here on the red brand. This may be Sonya Deville's first appearance since the new year began, but she is looking to kick it off with a bang. Looking for a victory here tonight is Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville set for action next here on Monday Night Raw. And she is looking confident.
And from Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
And there is the Princess of Staten Island, who is also looking for a victory here tonight because she is currently 0-2 in her win-loss record since the new year began. Carmella yet to get a single victory since the reset of WWE at the start of the year. Carmella needs one here tonight to get that win-loss record back on track. Unfortunately for her, she comes up against the fierce pride fighter known as Sonya Deville. So here we go. Women's division action now underway. And Carmella with a forearm to begin. Not a wise decision from Mella, as there's a spine buster from Sonya Deville. Big kick to the face as well. And Deville now going on the offensive, snap suplex to Carmella. And Carmella picked right back up to a vertical base. And Sonya taking her down once again. Waistlock takedown now into the ground and pound. And the former MMA fighter going to work. Sonya is as dangerous as they come. Believe me, she has a ton of experience due to her MMA background in just completely destroying her opponents. And my goodness, a gut-wrench suplex there by Sonya. And Carmella is in a lot of trouble. And now what the hell does Sonya Deville have in store here for the Princess of Staten Island? Carmella on the top turnbuckle. Sonya Deville going to join her up there. And now Sonya Deville with a back superplex. Hurt herself there in the process of delivering that move. And now both women back up to their feet. Big knee strike there from Carmella. And Mella looking to get back into this. But there's a back elbow by Deville. And Sonya Deville with a snap suplex once again, this time into the corner. And again, Carmella is in a bad way. Once again, finding herself in the corner. As now Sonya Deville up to the middle rope. And there's a knee right to the back. Oh, but Carmella with the trip up. And now the stomp to the midsection. A stomp to the back as well. And another stomp from Carmella. And now the Princess of Staten Island with a spine buster of her own. And that will get Carmella back into this. No, wait a minute, maybe not. Oh, spear by Deville. A spear from out of nowhere. Carmella rolls back up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. And there's a mat slam. Carmella into the cover, maybe out of desperation, trying to end the matchup, but Deville kicks out with ease. Oh, and there's an enziguri. Mella with a chop to the chest. Another kick. And now Carmella with a DDT. Head first into the canvas goes the Pride Fighter. Oh, but there's a big shot right to the face. And now Sonya Deville with Carmella up on her shoulder for some snake eyes. Head first off the turnbuckle, and again Sonya Deville with the ground and pound. Going back to what she does best. It's also worth noting that Sonya Deville is a submission specialist as well. Oh, and there's a slap to the face. Again, not a wise decision. Oh, super kick. And Carmella into the cover. Shoulders down on Sonya Deville, but she kicks out at 2. Carmella trying whatever she can to end this matchup. She doesn't want to feel any more pain, as now Sonya. Oh, she calls it Deville's Advocate, the cover. And Carmella was able to get the shoulder up. I have got no idea how. And now Sonya looking for something. Carmella with the counter, and there's a massive clothesline. And now Mella going to head up top. Carmella looking for a high-risk move. Big splash. Right across the midsection. And Carmella into the cover. And Sonya Deville just kicks out at 1. Look at the toughness of the former MMA fighter. Big forearm smash by Carmella. And now Carmella may be looking for that super kick again. She is waiting for Sonya Deville to get off of those ropes. Lying in wait is the Princess of Staten Island. Oh, but Deville with another spear. Almost cutting Carmella into 2. And there's a kick to the midsection by Carmella. Carmella now, flatliner. And she usually follows that up with the Code of Silence, her submission finishing maneuver. But instead, Carmella with another super kick and another one. 2 in a row. 1 to the front, 1 to the back. This could be it for Sonya. But oh my goodness. How did she kick out of 2 super kicks in a row? Carmella has finished many off with that super kick in the past, but not Sonya Deville. As now Carmella trying to keep things slow, trying to keep Deville at bay, but Sonya now with the gut punches. Snapmare takedown, knee right to the spine. And Deville getting fired up. Not a good sign if you're the Princess of Staten Island, as now Deville drives her knee right into the face of Carmella. And Sonya Deville looking forward again. She calls it Deville's Advocate. The cover, shoulders down, and this time Mella ain't kicking out of it. Sonya Deville gets the victory. Congratulations to the Pride fighter. Sonya Deville gets the win tonight. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and earlier tonight we learned that next week here on the Red Brand, Baron Corbin will be going one-on-one with Kevin Owens after Corbin lied about Owens' alibi earlier this evening. Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin continuing to investigate who attacked Finn Balor before the show opening. Hopefully he comes to a result soon enough.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Zelina Vega, representing Vicious and Delicious. From Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade!
Well, let's take a look now at the updated tournament bracket. It now looks like this, as earlier tonight Drew McIntyre was able to advance to the next round. And again, the winner of this tournament will become #1 contender to the Universal Championship and will take on the Fiend Bray Wyatt at Super Showdown in 5 weeks. You heard Greg Hamilton announce that Andrade here tonight is representing Vicious and Delicious. I am getting word that that is the team between Andrade and Angel Garza. And they have yet to make their tag team debut, but it is in the works. As Andrade tonight looks to focus on becoming #1 contender to the Universal Championship. Andrade needs a big win here tonight. He is currently 0-2 in his win-loss record since the new year began. And oh my god! No way! It can't be! It is!
His opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 234 pounds, Dean Ambrose!
It's Dean Ambrose! The man replacing Finn Balor is the lunatic, Dean Ambrose! What the hell is he doing back here? Dean Ambrose left WWE a while ago to pursue other wrestling endeavors, and well, he is back. And Dean Ambrose has a massive opportunity here in front of him. He is taking part in the Universal Championship #1 contender tournament. And here we go on main event this evening, Andrade and Dean Ambrose. And Ambrose not wasting any time, going right after Andrade with the X-Plex. This is too big of an opportunity to waste for Dean Ambrose. He needs a victory here this evening, as he scrapes the forearm across the face of Andrade. And here's an early cover by Ambrose. Andrade quickly kicks out. Still early days in this matchup. And Andrade missing wildly right there. Swinging for the fences. As now Dean Ambrose. Oh, nice butterfly suplex into the corner. And oh, Zelina Vega getting involved already. Distracting the lunatic. And now Andrade taking advantage. Straight jacket German suplex. And there's a kick to the spine as well. Andrade now in control. Look at these forearm smashes. Went for the clothesline. There's a spinning back kick though by Ambrose and a forearm of his own. Dazing Andrade, and oh, what a knee. Andrade could be out. And now Andrade being repositioned. Stomp to the midsection and a boot to the chest. Dean Ambrose back in control. Went for the clothesline, and now Andrade with a spinning back kick. And here comes some more vicious forearms. Ambrose though with the reversal, and there's a chop across the chest, followed by a jab. But now Andrade, Hurricane Rana out of the corner. Back and forth matchup thus far between these two men. Clothesline delivered by Andrade. And now El Idolo is about to fly. Andrade with a diving moonsault. Will that be enough to advance in the tournament? Shoulders down, Ambrose kicks out. Just a 2 count there for Andrade, as Andrade keeps on Dean Ambrose. Went for that forearm again. Ambrose reverses, and there's a shot from behind. And now Ambrose with a jab. Kick to the midsection though by El Idolo. Another shot by Ambrose. Back and forth once again between these two men, both jockeying for position. Massive opportunity at stake. The winner of the Universal Championship #1 Contender Tournament will face The Fiend in 5 weeks for the Universal title, as now Ambrose with a DDT on the ring apron. This is awesome chants from the WWE fans as Ambrose misses out on that clothesline. Watch out, Selena. My goodness, that was close. Ambrose almost sending Andrade into Andrade's business manager, Zelina Vega. And now Andrade sent down to the floor. And Dean Ambrose heading back into the ring. And is he going to reset the count here? Yes, he is. The count is reset. The referee starting his count to 10 all over again. And Ambrose looking for that clothesline again, but this time Andrade with a Meteora. Another reversal on that clothesline by El Idolo. As now Dean Ambrose gets sent down to the floor. And Andrade's back in the ring. And is Andrade going to take a count-out victory? No, he's going to reset the count as well. Neither man wants to win in cheap fashion. As now Ambrose off the back elbow sends Andrade to the steps. Count of 3 once again from the official. As Andrade is picked back up to his feet and again sent into those steps. Dean Ambrose thrives on the outside of the ring. This is Dean Ambrose's wheelhouse. Unfortunately for Dean, it's not a no disqualification match. But Ambrose can utilise his environment somewhat to his advantage, as now Andrade sending Ambrose back into the ring. And Ambrose right back up to his feet, went for the big shot. Andrade with a shot of his own. And now wait a minute, Andrade, have a look, DDT. And this could be it for Ambrose. Andrade to spoil the return. No, Ambrose stays in it. Dean Ambrose looking for a successful return to the company. As Andrade looks to continue the offense. Double axe handle there to the back. Arm drag reversal by Ambrose. Oh, and there's a headbutt. The skulls collide. And Ambrose again with the stomp to the midsection. And another boot to the chest. And oh no, the lunatic ascending the turnbuckle. And Dean Ambrose looking for the lunatic elbow. Andrade was able to reverse. Oh, but Ambrose reversing back. And oh, what a lariat. Nearly decapitating Andrade. Cover. Ambrose to advance. No. Andrade remains alive. And Andrade went for the big boot. Instead, caught Ambrose with a punch. Ambrose now, though, fighting out of the corner. Went for the crossbody and catches a boot to the back of the head. But Dean Ambrose remains in this matchup. He reverses once again. And there goes Andrade. Sent to the outside one more time. And now Dean Ambrose firing up. Oh, there's another boot to the chest by Ambrose. And now the arm slammed into the floor. These two have up until a count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Fireman's carry takeover by Andrade. Referee continuing to count these men out, but Ambrose gets sent back in. And now Andrade doing the same. And now Andrade's lining up the lunatic. Andrade with the cartwheel Pele kick. Caught Ambrose upside the skull. Is it enough? Andrade to advance in the tournament? No. Another kick out by the lunatic Dean Ambrose. And now the collar and elbow tie up between these two. Ambrose shoving Andrade away. Reverses that lariat this time. And now Andrade with a second hammerlock DDT. Andrade to the cover. Is this enough? Andrade spoils the return of Dean Ambrose. Andrade gets the win.
Here is your winner, Andrade!
Andrade captures his first victory since the new year began. Dean Ambrose cannot be happy with how his return went down, but nevertheless, Andrade has advanced in this tournament.